Lady Day, I won't be able to offer my usual lightning speed as I have a fire engagement in Yonkers, New York, arranging the second marriage of a Mr. Horace Vandergelder, the well-known half-millionaire. As my late husband Ephraim Levi used to say, that means he's got at least 60,000 cash. But don't worry, I'll do my best to have you carried over the threshold before the week is out. Now, might I also mention that I'm available for financial consultation, lessons in the guitar and mandolin, short-distance hauling, and varicose vein produced.
Call on Dolly. She's the one that's been to Breckenridge's name, the kind of man your sister wants, and she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your maiden out, and she'll match him up. Call on Dolly.
Levi! Oh, Mr. Kemper, the artist. You know, I'm somewhat of an artist myself. I do those silhouettes with black paper and scissors. There's one of Ada Rahan looking the other way. I have to do them like that because I'm no good at nosing.
Mrs. Levi, the train for Yonkers leaves in 5 minutes, and if we don't get there on time...
But we will, Mr. Kemper. And not only will Horace Vandergelder allow you to marry his niece Ermengarde, but he'll also dance at your wedding. And not alone either, for I happen to be engaged in finding him a second wife for himself. Although what he really wants is someone steady to clean the kitchen. As my late husband Ephraim Levi used to say, marriage is a bride to make a housekeeper think she is a householder.
I know all about it, Mrs. Levi. Half New York says he's going to propose to Miss Irene Malloy this very afternoon.
Which is exactly why I'm on my way to New York this afternoon, Mr. Kemper. I can take on your case and knock off 4 lovebirds with 1 stone, or whatever I'll throw, we'll see. Well, 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 what do you think of this? I have nothing here to pay my train fare with. Only large bills, 5s and 7s.
Well, I have some change here somewhere, Mrs. Levi. I only hope this isn't a wild goose chase.
And speaking of poultry, might I also mention that I'm available for fresh Jersey eggs, surgical courses boned, ears pierced, ears replugged.
Mrs. Levi!
You seem the kind of man your sister wants, and she'll snatch him up. Don't forget to bring your maiden out, and she'll match him up. Call on Dolly.
Tell me, Mrs. Levi, what's in all this for you?
A living, Mr. Kemper. Some people paint, some sew. I meddle. I have always been a woman who arranges things for the pleasure and the profit it derives. I have always been a woman who arranges things like furniture and daffodils and lives. When a man with a timid tongue meets a girl with a diffident air, why should the tortured creatures beat around the bush when heaven knows Mother Nature always needs a little push? So I put my hand in here, I put my hand in there. And a girl over 6'3" loves a man who comes up to her ear. Surely it's obvious she'll never be seduced till some kind soul condescends to give her beau a little boost. So I put my hand in here, I put my hand in there. I have always been a woman who arranges things. It's my duty to assist the Lord above. I have always been a woman who arranges things like luncheon parties, poker games, and love. My aplomb at cosmetic art turned a frump to a trump lady fair. She had a countenance a little bit like Scrooge, but oh, today you would swear the Lord himself applied the rouge. So I put my hand in here, I twist a little, stir a little, him a little, her a little, shape a little, mold a little, some poor chap gets sold a little. When I use my fist a little, some young bride gets kissed a little, pressure with the thumbs. Matrimony comes when I put my hand Now, why don't you go buy our tickets, get a window seat, order lunch, and I'll meet you on board. Ephraim Levi, I'm going to get married again. I'm going to marry Horace Vandergelder for his money and send it circulating among the people like rainwater, the way you taught me. It won't be a marriage in the sense that you and I had one, but I shall certainly make him happy. And I'll need a sign from you, sometime today that you approve. And I'm tired, Ephraim, tired of living hand to mouth, so I'll need that sign.
Levi!
Sometime today. Don't worry, Mr. Kemple. We'll make the train, you'll get to Yonkers, you'll marry Ermengarde. Just leave everything to me.
You're an impertinent fool, that's what you are. And I'm promoting you from impertinent fool to chief clerk. Any more questions?
Yes.
What?
Does chief clerk get one evening off a week?
So that's the way you thank me for your promotion, is it? No, sir. You'll tend to the store as usual. Now get back to work. Don't forget to put the lid on the sheep den. Evening's off. Marrying artists is foolishness. 99% of the people in this world are fools. And the rest of us are in great danger of contamination. Why, even I was once young, which was foolish. And got married, which was foolish. And was poor, which was more foolish than anything else. Then my wife died, which was foolish of her. And I grew older, which was sensible of me, and became rich, friendless, and mean, which in Yonkers is about as far as you can go. Oh, I know what you're wondering now. Why, a man of so much good sense should be planning anything so foolish as getting married again. Well, the answer's simple. This house without a woman would be an empty shell. And pretty dirty, too. It takes a woman all powdered and pink to joyously clean out the drain in the sink. And it takes an angel with long golden lashes and soft dressed-in fingers for dumping the ashes. Yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. The frail young maiden who's constantly there for washing and bluing and shoeing the mare. And it takes an angel for setting the table and weaning the Guernsey and cleaning the stable. Yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. And so she'll work until infinity. 3 cheers for femininity.
Rah, 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 F-E-M-I-T-Y.
Get out of my shop! Get out! All of you get out of here! And in the winter, she'll shovel the ice and lovingly set out the traps for the mice. She's a joy and treasure, for practically speaking, to whom can you turn when the plumbing is leaking? To that dainty woman, that fragile woman, that sweetheart, that mistress, that wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a husky woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a mistress, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life. Get out of here! All right, all of you! You're smudging up my windows! Get out of here! I just had them cleaned!
Congratulations, congratulations, 1,000 congratulations.
What? What?
Congratulations, Mr. Vandergelder. All New York was buzzing with the news that you practically proposed to Irene Malloy. The streets are lined with eligible young ladies prostrate with grief. All my congratulations and sympathy.
Sympathy?
Did I say that? A slip of the tongue, that's all. No, I'm simply delighted with the happy news. After all, she wasn't easy to unload. By that I mean, you know what they said, although I for one never believed the rumors.
Rumors? What rumors?
Oh, nothing to get upset about, Mr. Vandergelder. According to all known fact, her first husband passed on quite naturally. It's just that he went so sudden. A few spoonfuls of chowder made specially for him and poof. But it could happen to anyone. No, there's no truth in it.
Now hold on, Mrs. Levi. You mean to say that Mrs. Malloy...
I mean to say nothing, Mr. Vandergelder. Just some friendly advice. Stay away from the chowder. By the way, she's ordered her wedding gown. Lovely, you should see it. Black. Now, as I said before, all my congratulations. And may you rest in... may guardian angels watch over you both, particularly at dinner.
Look here, Mrs. Levi. You introduced me to Mrs. Malloy. And rumors or not, I still intend on calling on her this afternoon, as arranged.
Well, then there's nothing left for me to do than to go back to New York and tell the other girl, the heiress, not to wait.
Well, hold on, Mrs. Levi. Particulars. I demand particulars. Her name.
Her name? Ernestina. Ernestina Money.
What a lovely, lovely name.
Picture, if you will, hair as shiny as a newly minted dime, eyes as big and round as silver dollars, skin as soft and mossy as an old greenback.
I can feel her now.
Age 19, weight 102, waist 47.
Waist 47.
That's with the money. money belt. Now, I could arrange for you two to meet this very afternoon.
I ain't got time, Mrs. Levi. I gotta bring my niece Ermengarde to New York this afternoon until she forgets a certain, well, Ambrose Kemper.
Well, I could do that for you, Mr. Vandergelder. You know I'm good at things like that.
Well, then I'm marching in the 14th Street Parade.
What a coincidence! Guess who's been chosen to ride on the main float? The spirit of 14th Street, Miss Money. Her mother was a cashew, you know.
All right, Mrs. Levi. I'll meet Miss Money at the parade. But I still intend on paying another call to Mrs. Malloy first.
Mr. Vandergelder, what races you make me run. I'll meet you in front of Mrs. Malloy's hat shop at 2:30, as planned.
One more thing, Mrs. Levi. Suppose I decide against Mrs. Malloy, and I don't like Miss Money neither.
Well, I do have one more name on my list. A name I know as well as my own, but let's not get into that now. It'll all come up in its own time. But wait till you see Ernestina. A vision, a dream.
It takes a woman all powdered in pink to joyously clean out the drain in the sink. And it takes an angel with long golden lashes and soft dressed-in fingers for dumping the ashes.
You know, Ephraim, I think I'll have that room done over in blue wallpaper. Yes, in blue. Ermengarde, Ambrose, come out here. We have plans to make.
Chief clerk. Promoted from chief clerk to chief clerk. And if I'm good, then in another 10 years, I'll be promoted to chief clerk again. 33 years old and I still don't get an evening off. When am I going to begin to live, Barnaby?
You can live on holidays, Cornelius.
Do you remember what we did last Christmas? All those canned tomatoes went bad and exploded, and you and I were cleaning up the mess all afternoon. Do you call that living? No. Barnaby, you and I are going to New York.
You mean close the store?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Cornelius, we can't do that.
We'll have to. Some more canned tomatoes are about to explode.
Holy caboses, how do you know that?
I'm gonna light this candle on it. That's how I know. It'll make it smell so bad, folks won't be able to come into the place for 24 hours. That'll get us an evening off. We're going to New York, Barnaby, and we're gonna live. We're gonna have a good meal. We're gonna be in danger. We're gonna spend our money. We're gonna be arrested.
Oh, holy caboses, are you okay, Cornelius?
And one more thing. We're not coming back to Yonkers until each of us has kissed a girl.
But Cornelius, you can't do that. You don't know any girls.
I'm 33 years old. I have to start sometime.
Well, I'm only 17, you see. It's not so urgent for me.
New York, Barnaby. Elevated trains. The lights of Broadway. The stuffed whale at Barnum's Museum.
The stuffed whale?
A stuffed whale. What do you say, Barnaby?
Yes, Cornelius, yes.
Now, the first thing to do is to make you financially independent. I'll find you a job. Can you dance?
I'm an artist, Mrs. Levi. I paint.
Well, then, my card.
Mrs. Dolly Levi. Painters know how to dance.
Now, there's a man, Rudolph Reisenweber, at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant on 14th Street. I'll give you a note, and we'll see if we can't have you entered into the poker contest tonight. The prize is a week's engagement and a solid gold cup. Oh, the cups we won, Ephraim and me.
Hold on, Mrs. Levi. No fiancé of mine is going to set foot in a cafe. And I don't mind saying it, but I'm surprised you have acquaintances in a place like that.
Oh, Mr. Kemper, not acquaintances, friends. Dear friends from days gone by. Why, even when times were bad, every Saturday night, like clockwork, down the steps at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant we came, Ephraim and me.
It's all well and good to come down like clockwork, Mrs. Levi. But You're asking Ermengarde to work there.
It's the only way to show Horace Vandergelder that we mean business. Now you go to the Harmonia Gardens restaurant this evening and tell Rudy that Mrs. Levi sent you. And incidentally, tell him that Dolly's coming back. And I want a table for two and a chicken for 8 o'clock tonight.
Holy cabooses, Cornelius. That looks great. Okay, now put the camera right in the bottom row. Oh, now it's good. Oh, they're swelled up like they're ready to bust. I can smell it up here, Cornelius. This is great.
Get dressed, Barnaby. We're going to New York. Whoa!
We better get out of here quick, Cornelius.
I can smell it already.
Now, Cornelius, I heard that they have horse carriages in New York. Is that true?
You got it, Barnaby. Are you as excited as I am?
Oh, gee. Hey, could you tell me a bit more about New York City?
Out there, there's a world outside of Yonkers. Way out there beyond this hick town, Barnaby. There's a slick town, Barnaby. Out there, full of shine and full of sparkle. Close your eyes and see it glisten, Barnaby. Listen, Barnaby. Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Get out the brilliantine and dime cigars. We're gonna find adventure in the evening air. Girls in white in a perfume night where the lights are bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town in one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows, the Delmonico's, and we'll close the town in a whirl. And we won't come home until we've kissed a girl.
Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Stroll down the street and have your picture took. Just like a dream, your spirits seem to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign that you feel as fine as you look.
Beneath your parasol, the world is all a smile that makes you feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your cotton leathers, your beads and buckles and bows, for there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes. Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Shut down the street and have your picture took. Just like a dream, your spirit seems to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign that you feel as fine as you look. Beneath your parasol, the world is all a smile that makes you feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your cats and leathers, your beads and buckles and bows, for there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes.
Ermengarde, stop sniveling. Don't cry on the releases.
marriage.
What marriage? Well, I thought you knew.
No.
Why, the marriage Mrs. Levi is arranging between Mr. Horace Vandergelder, the well-known Yonkers half-millionaire, and my employer and friend, Mrs. Irene Malloy. Although, if you ask me, no one could replace her late husband, Mr. Peter Malloy. May he rest in peace wherever he is. I'm not sure. He was a caution, you know. Oh, it's all too much, what with late husbands and new marriages and on top of everything else. Miss Mortimer, returning that hat for the third time this week. Same old story. She just wants more cherries and feathers. Cherries and feathers. To catch a beau, I suppose. Although, if you ask me, she'd do much better with a nice, heavy veil. I told her ribbons down our back was what we'll be wearing this summer if we want to catch a gentleman's eye, but she'd have none of it. Cherries and feathers she wants on today of all days when that poor, dear, sweet Mrs. Malloy has enough on her mind, what with...
With what, Minnie?
With the door. It's stuck.
It's stuck? Then pull.
Ooh. And as I was saying, Mrs. Malloy, I could just bite out my tongue for the things I said and the things I'm going to say, but as long as I've gone this far, I might as well go all the way. Mrs. Malloy, why?
Just say it, Minnie. Why have I decided to marry Horace Vandergelder?
Mrs. Malloy, I didn't ask you that. I would rather die on the rack than ask you such a personal question. But as long as you did bring it up.
I have married Horace Vandergelder for one reason and one reason alone. To get away from the millinery business. I hate hats.
Malloy?
And I can no longer stand being suspected of being a wicked woman with nothing to show for it.
No, Mrs. Malloy.
Don't protest, Minnie. All millineresses are suspected of being wicked women. That's why I can't go into theaters or restaurants or ballrooms. That's all the proof they need. Take my word for it, Minnie. Either I marry Horace Vandergelder or I bust out of this place like a fire engine.
Malloy.
Not Miss Mortimer again.
Miss Mortimer, returning that hat for the third time this week. I'll take care of it.
No, Minnie. You can make another hat for Miss Mortimer.
But,
I'm wearing this one myself.
Mrs. Malloy, you can't. You're a widow, and that hat, well, it's provocative, that's what.
Is it, Minnie? Well, who knows who may walk into the shop. And provocative may be just what I want to be.
I'll be wearing ribbons down my back this summer, blue and green and streaming in the yellow sky. So if someone special comes my way this summer, he might notice me passing by, and so I'll try to make it easier to find me in the stillness of July, because a breeze might stir or it walk behind me that might happen to catch a gentleman's eye, and he might smile and take me by the hand this summer, making me recall how lovely love can be. And so I will proudly wear ribbons down my back, shining in my hair, that he might notice
Minnie, I don't. Peter Malloy, God rest him, was my share of love. And I'm not saying I was shortchanged. Once is enough for a woman, as long as it's true love. And it was that. Minnie, there are two men staring at the shop. Men? Why, I do believe they mean to come in here.
Men in the shop? Mrs. Malloy, what shall we do?
Do? Why, flirt with them, of course. I'll give you the skinny one.
Oh, but Mrs. Malloy, you with all that talk about love.
Love enough I've had, Minnie. It's a bit of adventure I could do with now. We'll get them all heated up and then drop them cool. It'll be good practice for married life. Now, why don't you go into the workroom?
Okay.
I know some ways we can perk up our appearances. Besides, a little weight will only make them more nervous and easier for us.
If you say vampire, I'll scream.
Vampire.
And so I'll try to make it easier to find me in the stillness of July, because a breeze might stir a rainbow behind me that might happen to catch a gentleman's eye.
Oh, Minnie, we'll get an adventure out of this yet.
Barnaby, we'll get an adventure out of this yet. All day long, we wander around New York and nothing happens. Then we wander onto the quietest street in the city and suddenly...
Vandergelder.
Huh, is he still out there? Go look.
He's sitting on that bench over there, Cornelius. Are you sure this is an adventure?
You don't have to ask, Barnaby. When you're in one, you'll know it all right. How much money have you got left?
Let me see. Okay, well, we have 40 cents for the train back, 30 cents for dinner, 20 cents to see the stuffed whale, 90 cents. Why?
When those ladies come back out, we'll have to pretend we're customers. Customers, that's it. Maybe the best thing to do is pretend we're rich. Then we won't have to spend anything. We're two gentlemen about town looking for hats for ladies. Oh, good afternoon, Mrs.
Malloy.
Here, Cornelius hat.
Here, Barnaby Tucker.
My pleasure, gentlemen. Now, what can I do for you,
Well,
you see what you
with
meant
your
about
ladies
town,
about
we're
town
looking
looking
for
for some
hats,
hats for
someone
Malloy.
that don't need a-
We'd like to buy a hat. Oh, for a lady, of course. And everyone say go to Mrs. Malloy's, because she's so pretty. I mean, her hats are so pretty.
And so reasonable, too. Only under $1. Would still leave us enough money to see the stuffed whale.
Pay him no mind, ma'am. He's come all the way from Yonkers to see the stuffed whale, and he's all excited. Just keep an eye on the street, Barnaby, and maybe you'll see him pass by.
Huh. Is he big and black with mean little red eyes?
Yes.
Because he's sitting on that bench over there.
Excuse me, Mr. Hackle, but did you say Yonkers?
Oh, yes, ma'am, Yonkers. And forgive me for saying, but you should see Yonkers. And by that, perhaps Mr. Malloy would like to see Yonkers, too.
Oh, Mr. Hackle, I'm a widow.
You hear that, Barnaby? She's a widow. Oh, that's too bad. I'm sure Mr. Malloy would have enjoyed Yonkers, especially in that hat. May he rest in peace. You are Catholic, aren't you? Don't let that worry you. I'd be willing to change. Mrs. Malloy, if you should ever happen to have a Sunday free, I'd be more than glad to show you Yonkers from top to bottom.
Well, as a matter of fact, Mr. Hackle, I may be there sooner than you think.
Really?
You see, I have a friend who lives in Yonkers.
Do you?
Perhaps you know him, although it's usually so foolish to ask in cases like that. It's Mr. Vandergelder.
Horace Vandergelder?
Vandergelder's hay and feed?
Why, yes. Do you know him?
Oh, no, not at all, Mrs. Malloy. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a very substantial man. And well-liked, they tell me.
A lovely man. He's just lovely. Has only one fault, as far as I know. He's hard as nails.
Cornelius, I think
Mr. Vandergelder is going to come to the store.
Pardon me, Mrs. Malloy.
Gentlemen, what is
Hi, Cornelius.
Mrs. Malloy, we'll explain later.
I insist that you come out of there at once. Or,
Cornelius, that's my son.
Mr. Hackle, Mr. Tucker, come out of
Believe
there
me,
at
we're
once,
innocent as can be, Mrs. Malloy.
or I will be forced to... Mr. Vandergelder.
Mrs. Malloy? I don't suppose Mrs. Levi is here, is she? She was supposed to meet me out on that bench 10 minutes ago. Well, if she comes, she can just go looking for me. When I make an appointment, I like people to be on time. Here's a present for you. Chocolate-covered peanuts. Unshelled. It's the expensive kind. Did I just see you talking with two men?
Men? Mr. Vandergelder? Now, what would two men be doing in a lady's hat shop? Now, why don't you come into my workroom? I'm so anxious for you to see it.
I saw it last week.
Oh, so you did. Oh, Mr. Vandergelder. What's new in the hay and feed business? I understand you have 3 friends, hard as nails.
What on earth are you talking about?
Yonkers. I hear it's a very beautiful city.
And who's been telling you about Yonkers, may I ask?
Nobody. A friend.
A friend?
Well, you see,
He?
A customer, Mr. Vandergelder. Someone quite well-to-do, as a matter of fact. Perhaps you know him, although it's usually silly to ask in cases like that. Mr. Cornelius Hackle.
Did you say Hackle?
Why, yes.
He just happens to be my head clerk. That's all. Mrs. Malloy, I demand an explanation.
And I'm going to give it to you. Why shouldn't she know Cornelius Hackle? Everybody in New York knows Cornelius Hackle. He's in all the fashionable homes. He's in the theaters. He's at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant 3 times a week.
Impossible. He's only got $146.35, and I keep it in my own safe.
Mr. Vandergelder, you're killing me. He's one of the Hackles. They built the canal.
What canal?
The Panama. Both.
It ain't the same man.
Who took the horses out of Jenny Lind's carriage and carried her through the streets? Cornelius Hackle. And who dressed up as a waiter at the Fifth Avenue Hotel and dropped an oyster down Mrs. Astor's? Well, I can't say it, but it was Cornelius. He's the playboy of New York. Now, Irene, you can't tell me you weren't taken within the second you saw him. Well, Dolly, I only met him once in my life. Really, Tom? Of course.
Mrs. Levi, there's a man in that closet.
You can't, Mr. Vandergelder. It's much too dangerous.
No man that hides in ladies' closets can frighten me. Now stand aside.
And I'm sure you'd make short work of any man, Mr. Vandergelder. Those muscles. I can see them rippling through your shirt. Ripple, ripple, ripple. Ripple, ripple, ripple. Ripple, ripple, ripple.
For the last time, Mrs. Levi, will you stand aside?
Stand indeed, Mr. Vandergelder. That's exactly what the law courts will want to know when you're accused of going into that closet without a warrant. What do you stand for if you don't stand for the law of this great land? I know what I stand for. I stand for motherhood, America, and a hot lunch for orphans. Take off your hat, Sir. Betsy Ross's flag is passing. Do you see him on the hill at Gettysburg? Meet that great triumphal arch. If you see him as he's tripping through the grapes of wrath, stand up and march, march, march. Has this not affected you, sir? I came here at 14 years of age as an immigrant girl from a land that oppressed my people, and I echo today what was said by that patriotic American, Moses. Yes. I stand for motherhood, America, and a hot lunch for orphans. Take off your hat, sir. There's a tear-stained eagle passing. Do you see him on the bridge at Waterloo? neath that great triumphal arch. If you hear him singing Dixie in the sugar cane, stand up and march, march, march. We stand for Mother America and the heart for orphans. I regret that I served for my country. You see him on it like Gettysburg, see that great triumphal march. If you see him shouting through the great old rock, stand up and march, march. 407 years ago. March, march, march. To form a more perfect union. March, march.
Stand the torpedoes full speed ahead.
March, march, march.
So you see, Mr. Vanderbilt, there couldn't possibly be a man in this closet.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Mrs. Malloy!
Well, Mr. Vandergelder, there is a man in that closet.
Aha!
And one underneath that table.
What the devil?
And a very simple explanation. But for the present, good afternoon, Mr. Vandergelder.
The whole room's crawling with men. I'll never forget it. Now, I take it I'll see you later this afternoon, Mr. Vandergelder.
You certainly will, Mrs. Levi, with a certain young woman at the end of the parade. Good day, Mrs. Malloy.
Mrs. Malloy, I can explain everything.
I do not want an explanation, Mr. Hackle. Just you and Mr. Tucker do me the pleasure of leaving immediately, or I will be forced to call for Officer Gogarty.
Calling an officer's letting them off too easy. The law court, that's where these two belong. I've counted up all the legal offenses these two have committed, and believe me, you've got enough for at least 2 writs, a non-compos mentis, and a garnishee. Now, the first thing to do is to make sure that you try to settle it amicably first. Have dinner with them.
Dinner?
Well, really, Dolly, is that absolutely necessary?
It's how it's done in the law, Irene. Dinner first, garnishee afterwards.
Well, if it must be, Mr. Hackle, Mr. Tucker, you may escort Minnie Fay and myself to dinner.
Delighted, Mrs. Malloy. I speak for Barnaby as well. Now, I hear there's a lovely place at the railroad station
Oh,
that we...
no, Mr. Hackle. The Harmonia Gardens is good enough for your fashionable friends. It's good enough for us. I hear they have a lovely orchestra there, Minnie.
We couldn't go there. Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not the money or anything like that. It's the
whale!
It's the whale. No, it's not the whale, Barnaby. It's the dancing. You see, they have dancing in a place like that, and exhibitions and contests, and I don't know how. It would take me weeks and months and years to learn. Mrs. Dolly Levi, 33-year-old chief clerk's taught how to dance?
Now, it's simple. You put one hand here and one hand here.
I have no sense of rhythm.
Absolutely no sense of rhythm is the prime requirement for the Dolly Gallagher-Levi method. Now, give me 5 minutes of your time, Mr. Hackle, and I'll have you dancing in the streets. Now, we'll start with lesson 7, the waltz, kick, turn. Now, it's left foot touch, right foot touch, over, back, around, touch, release, unfurl. Oh, that's wonderful. When I think of all the women who will find heaven in your arms. Now, let's start at lesson 1. Put your hand on her waist and stand with her right in your left hand. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Look, I'm dancing. Oh, I was.
Of course you were, Mr. Hackle. Take the someone whose arms you're in. Hold on to her tight and spin. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Look, I'm dancing.
Turn around and turn around, try floating through the air. Can't you be a little more aesthetic?
Don't you think my dancing has a polish and a flair?
The word I think I'd use is athletic.
Well, my heart is about to burst. My head is about to pop. And now that I'm dancing, who cares if I ever stop?
You're next, Mr. Tucker. Glide and step and then step and glide.
And everyone stand aside.
And
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look, he's dancing.
you could learn the polka if you worked a week or so, or the tango filled with passion seething.
I could join the chorus of the Castle Garden show.
Whatever you do, for gosh sakes, keep breathing. For my heart is about to burst.
My head is about to pop. And now that we're dancing, who cares if we ever stop?
When there's someone you hardly know, but wish you were closer to, remember that you can be near to him while you're dancing. Though you've only just said hello, he's suddenly someone who can make all your daydreams appear to you while you're dancing. Make the music weave and spell, whirl away your worry. Things look almost twice as well when they're slightly blurry. As around and around you go, your spirits will hit the top. And now that we're dancing, who cares if we ever stop? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And now that we're dancing, who cares if we ever stop?
Danny, do you remember that time that your little brother Kyle took that signal off of my kitchen table and shoved it up your father's trumpet? And when your father went to play the trumpet, the pickle came flying out and hit your little sister Megan in the eye.
Oh, Mrs. Rose!
Oh, Mrs. Levi! Well, how are you, Mrs. Levi?
How are you, Mrs. Rose?
Oh, I'm fine. A little creaking in my knees, aching in my back, stabbing in my liver. But other than that, I'm fine. My daughter Fanny got married.
Did you?
Oh, yes, a year ago, last September. You know, it's been such a long time since you've been here, Mrs. Levi. Such a long time. Now, Fanny, do you remember your old Uncle Tom? Oh, yeah. Oh, he was so handsome. I never understood why he didn't get married to that oboe player. What was her name?
Ephraim, it's been long enough. For all these years, I've locked the door, I've put out the cat, I've made myself a little rum toddy. And before I went to bed, I'd say a prayer thanking God that I was independent and that no one else's life was mixed up with mine. And one night, an Oakley fell out of my Bible. It was a perfectly good Oakley, but there was no color and no life. And I'm tired, Ephraim. And so I've decided to rejoin the human race. And I want you to give me away. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna get in step while there's still time left. Before the parade passes by.
marching.
Oh, Irene, you're crying.
Oh, Dolly, the world is full of wonderful things. Come with us, Dolly.
I will, Irene. I will. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna go and taste Saturday's high life. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna get some life back into my life. I'm ready to move out in front. I've had enough of just passing by life with the rest of them, with the best of them. I can hold my head up high, for I've got a goal again. I've got to drive again. I'm gonna feel my heart coming alive again before the parade passes by. Look at that crowd up ahead. Listen and hear that brass harmony growing. Look at that crowd up ahead. Pardon me if my old spirit is showing. All of those lights over there seem to be telling me where I'm going. When the whistles blow and the cymbals crash and the sparklers light the sky, I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton before the parade passes by.
The parade passes by. Listen and hear that brass harmony growing. When the parade passes by, pardon me if my old spirit is showing. All of those lights over there seem to be telling me where I'm going. When the whistles blow and the cymbals crash and the sparklers light the sky, I'm gonna raise the roof, I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone, give me an old baton before the parade passes by.
Mrs. Levi! Where is Miss Money? What is the meaning of this?
Nothing to get upset about, Mr. Vandergelder. Miss Money was called down to the Mint for an urgent business appointment. But don't worry, she'll meet you in front of the Harmonia Gardens restaurant tonight.
Well, that's the most expensive restaurant in the city.
As well it should be. What food! And the fastest waiters in all of New York. Now, I might be a little late, but at 8 o'clock, Miss Money will be singing that sweet old song, Sweet Rosie O'Grady, outside the Harmonia Gardens restaurant. You couldn't miss her if you tried.
I'll be there, Dolly, but only because